Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to FTL Faster Than Light. We're going to continue where we left off last time and try to get this achievement. Try to use our crew in 4 special blue event choices by Sector 5. I'm going to try to do it a little bit more smartly this time. I'm not going to lose my Mantis to a bad event option, not getting the piloting system before we visit a nebula. I'm not going to take any risks. We're going to get that medbay upgrade as soon as possible. And I'm just gonna try my damnedest, really. I do like that they fire the single shot laser before the heavy laser first, because that does 2 damage. If they fired the basic laser first, they could deal 2 damage and breach in a room. They're gonna get another shot off, I think, before I can fire my weapons. Ooh, okay. That's okay. Just gonna wait for the FTL to charge. I'm not gonna send someone in to help the Mantis with the repairing. He'll finish it eventually. What I will do though is take their cloak offline so I can get more damage in more quickly. Their engines are partially offline, so we should be able to deal a little bit more damage more reliably. Good, they're dead. We can leave in a second. The FTL drive will charge very, very quickly now that the ship has been destroyed. I think it's like twice as fast. It looks like it's about twice as fast. It's incredibly unfortunate that we got a store here. This is just a wasted jump right now. That's all this is. I'm gonna buy fuel and then just continue on. That sucks. That really sucks. Where are we? We're in a civilian sector. Unfortunately, there is no, it's the exact same ship that we just fought. But unfortunately, there is no blue event option here. Distress beacon. Again, you can get the unknown disease on a mining colony. You can get the fire on the research station. You can get the, what is it? The malfunctioning defense system. And unfortunately, we got none of those. Hopefully, there's an NG in the room, so I'm gonna have to continue to fire on weapons. If there wasn't an NG, then maybe we could, you know, wait and, you know, let the Rockman or the human or the Mantis get the repairing done. But with an NG, he's gonna get it done super quickly. We just need to focus down their weapons a little bit more. And because I landed in 2 shots, I felt comfortable going in on shields. They're trying to escape. All we need to do is land in 1 shot. Well, I guess 2 more shots technically, and they're dead. Ooh, and we get a backup DNA bank. Garbage because we have a med bay, but we can always sell it at a store. There was a store behind us, but I'm not gonna backtrack for that. Wait for the Mantis to get healed up. Everyone go back to your rooms. And jump ahead. It's gonna sell for what, 20 scrap? I'd rather get 20 scrap from a beacon, from an encounter. Not entirely sure what happened there. I guess I just got into a fight, that's okay. They hacked the artillery beam, which is fine by me. I don't really care about it. This is a fire drone, so it's not gonna do damage immediately if it lands its beam, but I would still prefer to take it offline as quickly as possible. So I'm gonna attack their drone system. Their laser doesn't bother me because we get training from that, but the fire beam can just make my life difficult. Unfortunately, we missed all of our shots, but again, as long as we kind of just like keep all this shit open, we'll be fine. So let's keep all this stuff open. We'll only have oxygen in the rooms that were manned, except for the artillery beam. And just in case we get a fire started, we can just put it out very easily. But as long as that drone is offline, we don't have to worry about anything. Okay, we keep landing in 1 shot out of every 3. That's gonna make this fight take a million years, but it's still progress. Now, if we land 0 shots out of every 3 on their hull, that's gonna be a little bit more difficult. Yeah, they've got the drone repaired. Luckily, we did dodge that 1 shot so that they didn't start any more fires. What is their dodge chance? Come on. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay, good. Start a fire in the room that I have closed off. There we go, landed in 1 shot. Jesus Christ. This is an annoying encounter. But that's what I was waiting for. The artillery beam goes out, does a lot of damage. And theoretically, yeah, this will kill them because their pilot walked out of the room to get some repairs done. Picked up a lot of good scrap. We're gonna get the medbay upgrade before anything else, just because I don't want my crew to die. I want those blue event options available to me. I will attack the pirate. no reason not to, except for the fact that they have a missile launcher, but that's not going to be too much of a problem. Ideally, if we can just land in some dang shots here. Looks like it's Alito. Landed on shields, which actually is terrible. It means that their basic laser is going to be able to land and do damage, but it's only going to do 1 point of damage. That missile did 2. Okay, they've got someone in there repairing, so I'm just going to basically auto-fire forever on their weapon system. Keep it offline. Wait for the artillery beam to help us with this combat. They're going to try to escape. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully it takes them more than like 20 seconds, because the artillery beam is really going to stop them from getting away. They did finish the repair, unfortunately. That missile launcher is back online. They're going to escape, so I am going to accept the offer. I don't think we get any civilian rewards by letting them escape. I actually don't think we do. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to accept the surrender offer here. Yeah, because I'm looking at the wiki, and if you kill the ship or you kill the crew, then you contact the civilian ship. But if they just escape, you don't get anything. Now that might be incorrect, but I'm going to not risk it. I'm just going to accept the offer. I'm sorry, civilian ship. You are probably going to die, but they were about to escape. I could have shot on their piloting system, and in hindsight, I definitely should have when I realized they were trying to escape, but it's my bad. We still got like 5 missiles out of it. It's not too bad. Hey, yes! Promise to help, NG crew. That was the malfunctioning defense drone system thing. We picked up 1 out of the 4 blue event options that we needed. All right, more pirates. I can handle pirates. They boarded me. I'm okay with that. Let's just open up all these doors since we don't have a manned system. Get him pushed out into the med bay, and with him being in the med bay, the Rockman can keep him there. And I'm gonna send the NG in to actually be the person getting hit. Rockman's gonna be on shields instead. I'm actually glad he didn't leave, because he would have probably gone into the door room. That would have been a little bit more difficult to deal with him in. Let's take out their shields. Their weapons are not online. Hopefully, you know, we start a fire, we keep them busy, and as a result, we can just keep hitting them in the weapons room. Hopefully this guy does leave at some point. I should not have the I should leave the medbay online while we have this guy in here. Their weapons are completely offline. Rockman can go in there and help out with the combat. Hit him in the I was thinking hit him in the teleporter, and then we could prevent that guy from escaping and kill him and get the combat experience, but he left anyways. Okay, we got a anti-drone and 5 hull points repaired. That's enough that we can get the shields upgraded. Or I should say the scrap, it was enough that we could get the shields upgraded. Everything else we're just gonna sell in the future. And by everything else, I mean the one thing. More pirates, more civilian ships, that's good for me. I don't need 2 bars of shield, so we can keep the power situated as it is. That's Alito. Yeah, that's Alito. It does land, I think. Oh no, it didn't! We dodged it. Unfortunately, they dodged all of our shots as well, so, or enough of our shots that we didn't do any damage to them. That's an Artemis? Man, I didn't realize Artemis is fired every 10 seconds. That's kind of ridiculous. That's a lot of, or that's very quick output on those weapons, dang. Like the Lido, I guess the Lido fires in 9, the Artemis in 10? I haven't really paid that much attention, but that's really, whatever it is, it's really fast. I don't know if there's anyone in the med bay, but this will just keep them busy with repairs. 1 more shot will kill them. They're not doing very well here. We got hit for a couple of points of damage, but it's a missile. You know, what are we gonna do about that? Nothing is the answer. Get the shields upgraded and powered up. We might not need them, but if we do, we have them. Nothing at this beacon, that's very unfortunate. We can get to the exit from the right side, so if there's a distress signal over here, I would like to go to it. Reject their offer, absolutely. 2 bars of shields mean that this is going to be a trivial encounter. I'm going to leave the artillery beam powered. Just in case they try to escape, the artillery beam should activate and hopefully allow us to, you know, take out the piloting, take out the engines, destroy systems so that they have to leave those rooms and repair them. Give us a better chance to actually kill these guys, basically. I'm just gonna auto-fire in their shield room, though. I think there's a fire in the room because I saw the doors opening. That usually means that they're moving crew into the room. Repairing is moving along at a rather steady pace. I wonder who they have in there. I could send the Rockman into the weapon or into the sensors to look, but I'd prefer just to wait. It doesn't really matter. He can get training on shields. Trying to escape, no thank, or trying to surrender, no thank you. Not going to accept that offer. They're dead, finally. Just in time for the FTL drive to be charged. And we are going to... We can go to 3 more beacons. I'm going to go to 2 more beacons and then the exit. Okay, quarantine, unfortunate. Come on, blue vent option. I will sell you 6 drone parts, that's okay. With 54 scrap, I should get 1 more reactor upgrade, and I should get something else, but I don't know what else to get. So we're gonna hold off on a minute. Hold off on spending scrap for a minute, I should say. Yeah, we're gonna attack the slavers. They cannot hurt me at all, literally. So this is basically just fire automatically on their shields, and eventually they will die. The artillery beam will hopefully fire after we take the super shields offline, and that will push the fight in my favor, even if this takes a while. We're gonna get a crew member, probably, you know, it's probably gonna be another crew member that we have. It's probably not gonna be a Zoltan, although it could, and it's probably not gonna be a slug. I don't think it can be a slug, but maybe it can. I don't think it can be a Lanius. I don't think it can be a crystal. But regardless, Lanius and crystals don't give you blue event options outside of their respective sectors anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, the crystal crew member does give you a blue event option in the rock homeworlds. That's the whole point. Do I want another NG? Yeah, another crew member is always good to have. He can man the door system, and then that saves me like 35 scrap. Yeah. So that's fine. That's fine. Rebel-controlled or uncharted nebula. Okay, let's take a look here. I have this spreadsheet. Rebel-controlled. There is only 1 NG or Rockman beacon, the fire on the small research station. Uncharted nebula. We could get the unknown disease on mining colony, fire on small research station, malfunctioning defense system. Although those are filler events, so I'm assuming, or I think they're filler events. I'm assuming we could get those on the rebel controlled sector, but we're just gonna go to the nebula. I think the nebula gives us a better chance, partially based off of what I've got listed here. Yeah, we'll try. I think ideally we want to look outside of the nebula though. That gives us the best possibility, I think, of getting blue event choices. Yeah. I was going to correct myself. It's like, no, that's actually not what I wanted to say. No, that's actually exactly what I wanted to say and how I wanted to say it. So their weapons are offline. Let's get the engine there to help with the repairs. Why not? They probably have an NG because the Mantis ships tend to have an NG to help with the repairs. So we're just going to auto-fire on their weapons and hope that we can keep that missile launcher out. I just spilled water all over myself. Taking a drink like an idiot. NG, go help with the Mantis while I... Oh God, I made a mess. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm bad at FTL and I'm bad at life. Okay, 18 scrap. We have 52. You guys get healed up. No reason not to have you healed up. If we need you at full health to fight off invaders, I will be glad I took the time. If you don't do it now, you're just gonna have to do it later anyways. I seriously did just like make a complete mess of myself. I'm covered in water. It's already absorbed into my clothes. Whatever. I'm just gonna be like wiping my hands on my pants for the next 20 minutes. Yeah. No, yeah. Sure, let's go to this beacon outside of the nebula, see what we get. Probably nothing. Board the station, sure, we get 9 scrap. I guess theoretically you could have gotten a crew member out of that, but I think you do need medbay level 3. No, you can do it with medbay level 2. You totally can. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? So here's what I'm thinking. Technically, we can just let the artillery beam kill the ship. It will fire, take out the drone system, take out the weapon system, and then we can get the burst laser powered up. I just worry about this drone doing damage to us with their laser at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. Problem is the artillery is going to take forever to get powered up, and I need to keep the shields powered so that the beam drone doesn't hit us when the shields go down. Excuse me. So yeah, we're just going to wait. The artillery beam will fire. It should fire just directly across the ship in a line and do 1 damage to every system. That's all I need, 1 damage. Well, it hit everything except for the drone system, but that's okay. That's enough because now I can get the burst laser powered up. 1 bar of shields will protect me. And all we have to do is wait, and they will die in a minute. Come on, burst laser, just don't miss. They had 0 dodge chance, but I would believe it that I could still miss. Okay, 17 scrap. We have 78 in the bank. Let's save it. Maybe we can buy a crew member or something at some point. Try to make it to the end of the sector and maybe see if there's anything past that exit beacon. So I don't think that they can kill me, but I don't think I can kill their crew either. This is a smuggler ship. If you kill the crew, ooh, I hit my mic. If you kill the crew, I think you can almost always get a thing out of it. Now, whether that thing is a weapon, an augment, I don't think it's an augment, but it could be like a drone schematic, it could be a crew member. Like, I'm pretty sure you can always get something from this beacon, from this encounter, if you can kill the crew. Unfortunately, we can't. We don't have an anti-bio beam, bombs, we don't have boarding. I'm attacking them in the engine room so that they go to repair it. Now they're gonna send the crew member back into the piloting room, but maybe we can, it's a Zoltan, oh. Maybe we can fire in the oxygen again, make him get out of there and try to get it repaired, but the artillery beam finished the job. So they were carrying drone schematics, but we destroyed it. So we could have gotten, you know, a combat drone, a defense drone Mark II, and then, you know, turned around and sold it at a store or something. But that's okay. Yeah, another smuggler. This one is a little bit, it's technically better. These weapons are better than the basic lasers. They have more shields. So, you know, I'm gonna wait, I guess. I'm gonna fire the burst laser when the artillery beam is like 3/4 powered, because I don't want to damage their ship and have them try to escape too early. I want the artillery beam to get in there, do a lot of damage, keep them busy with repairs, and I do want the burst laser to help. So we're gonna wait a second more, start firing. Okay, we did wound their shield room. Hopefully we can get 1 more shot off before the artillery beam fires. Well, we missed, but here goes the artillery beam. It damaged 2 rooms, but I think they don't have a pilot anymore. That was a really bad artillery beam though, because I really would have preferred hitting, you know, shields, piloting, engines, any of those. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to kill them, but if we're lucky, maybe we can. Ah, we can, okay. So they're gonna give us an anti-combat drone. I'm going to take it because it's scrap that I can sell at the store, basically. It's scrap. It's about 17 scrap, and 34 scrap for a single encounter is actually pretty decent. So we're gonna see if we can find a store. If we can't, jump to the exit, see what's behind it, and then jump back to the exit and leave. Attack the ship? Yes, I don't like that they have a missile launcher, but they only have a missile launcher, minus the drones. As long as I can land one shot on their weapon system, I can take that missile offline and keep it offline. Minus this one missile, of course. We have a fire. Our shots did miss, which is very unfortunate because it means that we did not take the missile offline. Our shields are down. We might take some damage thanks to this combat drone. But there we go. Their missile's now offline. Shields are back online. And basically, I'm gonna just auto-fire on their weapon room. As long as one shot lands out of every 3 on the actual system, of course, doing damage, then their missile's gonna be offline. And we just have to wait until the artillery beam fires. Is going to just wipe them out. It's gonna wipe the floor with them. I think they do have a repair drone as well. They're getting repairs done very quickly. There we go. Their crew is hopefully busy with repairs, reducing their dodge chance or something. And we kill them. And there's a store. We have 2 anti-drones and the backup DNA bank. If we can get a cloak, weapon pre-igniter, that would be very nice. Flak gun is probably what we're gonna buy here, because that is a good piece of equipment to get. It's really good. Hacking, clone bay, backup battery, not very good. Not as good, not nearly as good. So yeah, this is a fantastic upgrade for us. This flat gun is going to do a lot of damage to enemy shields. Prepare to chase them, sure. It's gonna do a lot of damage to enemy shields and allow us to do more damage to the enemy ship. Now they have a defense drone Mark II. It's gonna shoot down a lot of our shots, but we have more shots. We have twice as many shots now. So even if it shoots down half of them, we're still doing the same amount of damage we were doing before. Kind of time our shots so that they come in at the same time. Good, we landed enough. We landed way more than enough. We're not gonna be able to kill the crew because they have a med bay, but that's okay. Shouldn't have fired on their weapons. I want them to shoot me. I want them to give my crew members training. I should be hitting them in oxygen and medbay, in drone. Trying to surrender, bad offer, no thank you. And any single shot will kill them, so I'm just gonna fire the flak gun before the drone comes back online, and that's gonna finish the job. Artillery beam helps. Thanks, artillery beam. You're doing the Lord's work. Let's get that dodge chance back up. I should really focus on getting that dodge chance up, I think. It was really a problem on that last run we did. All right, they're gonna try to escape. They only have 2 beams, so this should be very easy for us. I don't need to focus on shields or weapons or drones. I can focus entirely on piloting and engines. So we're gonna hit engines with the flak, piloting with the burst laser. Well, we did land shots with the burst laser, taking the piloting system offline thanks to the flak taking out the shields. Now I guess we're just gonna try to fire in on the engines. It's good enough. I hate how this drone kind of snaps into place sometimes. There is a distress beacon. I'm going to go to the distress beacon. Theoretically, this gives us the best chance for a blue event option, and we get it. We get a scrap recovery arm as well. That's fucking perfect. So we're halfway there. We have 2 of 4 blue event options completed. We also pick up a hull missile for free. That's effing fantastic. I cannot be upset about that at all. That's perfect. Get that engine power up, I think. We don't have a Zoltan super shield like last time, so we might take some damage here. These rebel ships are very tough, but I'm hoping we can make it out. I actually might just want to try to kill them. They're gonna board me. Let's get the doors open as quickly as we can to vent the ship. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need all the stuff vented. They're trying to go into the weapons room. That sucks for me, but I'm just gonna lock them in here and vent it in a minute anyway. So they're gonna walk into the med bay eventually. So yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go heavy on their weapons and just destroy their ship. I think that's what I have to do right now. Okay, we did a lot of damage. They still have that missile launcher online, which worries me, but that's okay. Open the doors, let the Let the human walk into my shield room. I actually want him in here because I can do more damage with my crew, I think. We don't need 2 power in shields because their weapons are, they don't have a laser weapons online, so I'm going to depower the shields a little bit. Another missile coming in, nothing I can do. We did dodge it though. Thank you, 29% dodge chance. Let's go in on their weapon system now. We landed 1 shot, but that 1 shot is not nearly as much as I would have preferred had landed. That bomb didn't do anything, I don't know why. We did dodge another missile, which is wonderful. They're getting stuff repaired. I might just try to escape as soon as I can before another missile lands. Let's see if we can dodge it. We did dodge it, so let's stay. If ever we're gonna take hull damage, that's when we leave. I don't care about them boarding me with crew. That's easy to deal with. Let's say, oh, either they ran out of missiles or their weapons are offline. So let's go in on their shields now. Their shields are completely offline, so the next shot should kill them. Just straight up kill them. Yes. They've got a crew member aboard our ship. He is going to walk into the medbay in a second. No, he's dead. How did he die? Also, sorry, NG. You were trapped in the other side of the ship accidentally. But yeah, we got 1 fuel out of it. That's the most we could hope for. Okay, NG Homeworlds or Pirate Controlled. The NG Homeworlds gives us quite a few NG blue event options, one of which is the NG quest line. Pirate Controlled gives us, you know, the same filler events. Unknown disease on a mining colony, fire on a small research station, malfunctioning defense system. I think the NG Homeworlds is better because we get all of those, I think, as well as the NG Distress Call, the Confused Mantis, the NG Virus, the NG Fleet discussion. Yeah, we're gonna go NG. I think this gives us the best chance. Now I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure, but if I'm right, then we could just get the achievement right here. That would be ideal. I think also it doesn't need to be distress signals, but that's okay. Ion intruder drone, that sucks. Just don't land in shields. Please don't land in shields. That's all I ask. Engines! Oh, thank you. That is way better. That is infinitely better. Mantis is gonna attack your ass. Get out of there, Mantis, before you get lost. Good. And now it's offline. So Mantis, actually, like, attack him a little bit, and then no, he's still here. He's gonna ionize the room. Get out of there. We have no piloting, but they can't damage me. They actually can't hurt me. So he's just gonna walk back and forth between the engine room and the piloting room. It's fine with me. You guys get into the med bay and heal up. We can keep hitting them. We should actually hit their shields now. As long as he stays way away from my shield room, I'm fine. Well, we landed 1 shot. Would have preferred more, but that's okay. I just don't want my guys to get stunned. And in fact, here's the thing. I don't want to kill that drone, because if they launch another drone on the shield system, I'm gonna take a lot of damage. If he's in the piloting system, I don't give a shit. They can't hurt me. So let's not even worry about this dude. Let's just destroy their shields, keep firing, waiting for the artillery beam to fire. Let him just ionize the crap out of us. I don't care. Get in some more shots before he can get the repairing done. We did start a fire. The artillery beam did a number on them. I guess they're depowering the personnel drone instead of the ion intruder drone whenever we hit the system. That's probably smart, let's be honest. We get a bunch of scrap out of that. We can get this stuff repaired now. Yeah, that was a good encounter. Thank you for not landing that in the shield room. That's the only reason I think that we didn't take any damage there. You know, it's a painful thing to have. I should use it more. I've never really used it. But I never have one and a drone control system at the same time and like the scrap to use it, so. I should have definitely probably gotten the engines upgraded. Yes. You find that this is the weapon or stasis chamber. We're just gonna get the weapon. Heavy Laser Mark 1 is really freaking good. It's really good because it's a 1-power weapon that does a lot of damage. We can fire that after the flak, after the burst laser, and just do 2 more damage basically for free. It's wonderful, it's wonderful. I will give you 2 fuel. You will give me a halberd beam? You just gave me a good gun. That's ridiculous. We're not gonna use it because everything else that we have charges faster, but that's fantastic. We could use it in the future or we could sell it. Yeah, send more away parties to investigate. Let's start getting that dodge chance back up since we use the power for heavy laser. This has been a wonderful beacon for us. Now I just need more blue event options, please. That's why I'm here. They're probably gonna get 1 missile off. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. That's okay. We landed enough shots to take the missile offline, even though it still landed. I should have definitely microed myself to maybe dodge that missile, take the power away from oxygen, put it into the engine so that maybe we could dodge it. That's okay. It's okay. NG, go into the sensors. Let's see what's happening aboard the ship before we continue firing at them. They're just getting stuff repaired, but there's a lot of crew members in here, so maybe I can kill them. Yeah, we did. Okay. I mean, I was going to probably... Actually, I was not going to fire in the room. I was going to fire in another room and make them split up the repairs. I'm glad I looked because that was a easy kill, all things considered. So yeah, let's get the sensors and piloting upgraded right now. We can micro power from oxygen into engines should we need it. This just makes it so that we can maybe get some blue event options with sensors and have the piloting in case we do find a nebula later. We don't have to worry about saving scrap for it. All right, they're invading us. Annoying, but we can deal with this pretty easily. Don't even need to move my crew around. They're gonna leave in just a split second. Take a lot of damage, turn off the oxygen, put the power into engines, and as soon as they walk into the med bay, they are going to be screwed. Ion miss? Ion miss. Okay, they're going into the med bay. I want them in the med bay, so I'm gonna send the Rockman into the med bay to stop them. Well, not stop them, but just attack them. They can bust down the door, I don't care. Close all the doors behind them, though. Okay, flat gun, burst laser, heavy laser ready to go. We're gonna fire on their weapons. They do have a cloak, but it's not a good cloak. Good, we killed one of their crew members just outright. And they have no weapons online, so I can put all of my power into oxygen and medbay. Kill the NG aboard our ship. He's not gonna come back to life. They don't have any sort of a clone bay. Everyone go back to your rooms. My weapons are ready to go. I want to hit their med bay, so I'm going to fire the burst laser at the weapons to wound them, and the heavy laser at the med bay maybe to start a breach or a fire. Yes! We did start a breach. Unfortunately, they have the slug repair gel, so it will get filled, and they only have 1 hull integrity. We're not going to be able to kill the crew, but that's fine. It's fine because they're dead. And we get a combat drone Mark II, which is amazing, but requires 4 power. I wish it only required 3. That would make it much better in my opinion. Let's get that reactor upgrade so that the engines are at full power all the time. Ion intruder drone, more equipment for us for free, which I love. Search amongst the stores. We piss off a whatever this is. Rebel auto scout ship. NG might be able to destroy the door system once, so I'm just gonna have the Rockman kind of body block him. We're gonna take out their weapons very easily here. Well, I wish it was easier, but that's okay. I don't need a shield personnel. They don't have lasers or anything, so I'm just going to have them repair the oxygen, get into the med bay. There we go. That's more like it. Let's see if we can dodge the ion. We dodged the ion. I appreciate that. Now, ideally, all of my crew will be in rooms that have more than one integrity. Because if they get mind controlled, they won't destroy it. So everyone except for the NG in the weapons can be mind controlled, and I'm just not gonna care. Now this just might kill the ship though. Yeah, okay. Because human, he might destroy the piloting system, but we're not gonna take hull damage, and then he can just repair it on his own. We can get free training out of it. 49 scrap. I should at some point, let's get the O2 system upgrade. I don't know why, I feel like upgrading everything to level 2 today. NG crew member. This is the quest, the NG cruiser quest. And there's a store. I do need fuel. We have a lot of stuff to sell. So let's go to the store. Actually, let's go to let's go to one beacon, then the store, then this beacon, then the exit. And if we have to fight the rebels, we have to fight the rebels. But I think we can sell a lot of stuff and get a, that's a complete fucking waste. I hope we can sell a lot of stuff and maybe buy a system. Buying cloak would be good. They don't have it, so we're just gonna get distraction buoys. That gives us more time on each sector to maybe get the achievement. That's really nice. We're gonna sell combat drone. We're gonna sell ion intruder drone. They have no weapons. We are gonna buy the distraction buoys. We are going to, we're gonna sell halberd beam. It takes 3 power. I like the weapon setup we have. And for 2 power, we can just add in 1 hull missile. You know, the halberd beam takes the same amount of time to charge. It would probably be better, but it would put us at the weapon cap. It would put us at 8 weapon power. So I think we're just gonna sell it for now, use the scrap for other things like buying fuel. Excuse me. And I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna look ahead. We can make it out without the rebels catching us, so I'm not gonna upgrade it, or I'm not gonna repair anymore, I should say. And instead, I'm gonna buy the backup battery. It's so good to have because it means that on the 7th and 8th sectors of the game, you can have over 25 reactor power aboard your ship. You can have up to 29. It's really nice. It's really good. So I think we're at 3, I believe 3 encounters for blue event options. It's really good. We only need 1 more. I might have to micro my crew around to deal with this mantis, but he's not gonna kill me. At least not on his own. Take out their med base, start a fire. Probably can't kill the crew thanks to them having an NG, but maybe we can. Maybe we can get close, I don't know. Can at least try. We can probably kill 1 mantis. Let's just fire in at 1 hull laser shot. It missed because it hit the shield, that's okay. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to kill their crew. We killed 1 mantis. Their med bay is repaired. NG's repairing the weapons. Let's hit him in shields and teleporter, why not? Heavy laser missed. Keeps missing. I wish it didn't because it's really good if it lands. 2 damage. Yes, pirates, please. They have a missile launcher. Again, we saw, actually they can't have hull missiles. They can only have Hermes, I think, which takes about the same length of time. Actually, Hermes takes 15 seconds to charge. So worst case scenario, they fire this weapon in 15 seconds, but my burst laser will fire before then. Good, we did hit enough to start a fire in the room. They're putting it out. Can probably kill the Zoltan, but probably not the NG. I gotta wait so long. I need to realize that. Because here's the problem here. I keep firing the burst laser and the heavy laser too early because of the flax. When I fire the flax, you can watch it on my ship here. You can watch the flax shots literally take time to travel to the edge of the screen. And once they leave the screen, that's when you fire your other weapons. And I keep firing my weapons way too early, and the flak shots, they don't take down the shields. I want the flak to take down the shields because they're so inaccurate. Yeah, see, that's better timing. I should even wait a little bit longer. We get a human, might as well take it. They don't offer us anything other than a human. He's not good at anything, but he's another body that I can throw in front of enemy borders, I suppose. Okay, Uncharted Nebula or Slug Home Nebula. Let's take a look. Uncharted Nebula has nothing really that intriguing. Slug Home Nebula also does not have anything that intriguing. But if we can get a Slug crew member, maybe we can make something good work here. Uncharted Nebula sounds more interesting, but the Slug, if I can buy a Slug. Okay, I have an idea. I think I'm going to go to the Uncharted Nebula and not worry about Slug for one particular reason. The next sector could be either NG controlled or NG, it can't be NG Homeworld, but it could be civilian or NG controlled, and I can pick which one I go to. We're not gonna get a Slug, but I think that's okay. Just gonna take a look real quick. As much as I would like a Slug, I think we have the best chance by not going to this nebula and going to the Uncharted Nebula, and then we have two options ahead of us where to go to. That sounds to me to be correct, but I don't know. Yeah. I mean, we could also just buy Slug, but then we have to go to either this beacon, the green one, or the purple one. If the purple one's a nebula, then, you know, we're just gonna have to go to the green, and if it's Zoltan, we don't get a lot of stuff out of it. Yeah, okay. Because I worry about that being a Zoltan beacon sector. We get one free jump though, so that's good. And there are two quest beacons. We have to go to them. One of them is a backtrack, so we're gonna have to kind of rush up to this top right quest beacon. Kind of super unfortunate, but you know, we have the distraction buoys. Hopefully they buy us enough time. With 67 scrap, I do want to save up and get the third bar of shields. It's very important. We're very offensively potent with the Flak Gun Burst Laser Mark II Heavy Laser. These are really good weapons. Okay, they're attacking us in the sensors room. Honestly, I'm just gonna smoke them out, I think. They're not gonna destroy the sensors room because it has 2 weapon power or 2 power associated with it. But, yeah, they'll probably destroy it partially anyways. Hopefully we can take out their burst laser. Yeah, okay. Or their flak. We did get hit once. The heavy laser's offline. I'm gonna keep the burst laser online. I think it's more important. Now their crew is fighting us. We're gonna leave the weapons room, open up the entire back half of the ship. They're gonna suffocate. And I do not care about you at all, boys. Can get the medbay powered up. We have the power for it, so let's get the medbay powered up and get these guys healed up. They're gonna break through the doors in a second anyways. Wait for the burst laser to get ready to fire. They got one more shot off. Hopefully we can dodge it. Yes, we did. All right, let's get the oxygen back online, get the weapons online. The heavy laser is a big part of our offensive potential, so getting that repaired would be really good. Let's hit him in shields. Good, they're trying to escape. Flat cannon can just go on its own now. We don't need to worry about it missing really, because it's just gonna land basically. Yeah. We're not gonna accept surrender. We're gonna attack them in basically any room. Any damage will kill them. The artillery beam, yeah, is about to fire anyways, so. Okay, we get good scrap out of it. Let's get my crew healed up. Keep the pressure on these jerks. We're gonna have to heal everyone up, but whatever. That's just the price you pay for having invaders. Rockman and NGs can go to the... Actually, Rockman can go to the med bay while the NG gets the sensors repaired. It'll only take him a second. Then he can work his way to the med bay. We all good? I think we're good. Everyone go back to your rooms, close all doors, power into shields and engines. And we jump. Hopefully we find a store and can buy some fuel so we don't get caught out. This is an annoying encounter. Let's keep the shields up slightly. Let's see what happens. We're gonna be boarded. If we're gonna be I need to get the heavy laser going. I just gotta basically hope that I can do a lot of damage to them very quickly. Send all my crew into the engine room to help fight off this invader, except for you. You can stay in the shield room. Heavy laser was depowered. That's very unfortunate, but we did take all of their weapons offline. So NG, get into the weapons room, get that repaired ASAP. This boarding drone will be destroyed. I kind of don't want to kill him because it doesn't really matter if he takes out the engines. I kind of just rather he doesn't do anything. We don't need shields, so we're going to depower the shields. Power up the med bay. Heavy laser is good to go. NG didn't really get over there in time to help with the repairing, but that's okay. Their weapons are still offline. They're getting repaired. Let's fire the heavy laser at their weapon system, burst laser at engines. Nah, shields. Take those shields down. They're trying to escape. We missed their weapon system, actually. That kind of sucks because it means we will have to deal with these jerks firing another missile at me. So let's get the engines powered up. It gives the pilot something to do. These guys can go into the engine room, fight off the border, get the system repaired. Fire in one shot. Yes, they actually... Oh, we will not accept surrender, but that was really good. They're gonna die. Yes, okay. So we got a lucky breach, which was very nice. But we also took that missile launcher. They took the missile launcher offline. They moved power around their ship, which is probably not that smart, but I appreciate it nonetheless because it meant that they didn't shoot the missile at me. With 126 scrap, there's no store. Upgrade the next bar of shields. Even if we don't necessarily use it right now, it's still good to have. Oxygen's back up to 100%. So we jump. Gotta make it to that quest beacon as soon as we can. Again, we're very strong offensively, so I think if we make it, we can, you know, take the ship out. I will chase him, and we lost one jump. But you know what, that's okay. That basically was the distraction buoy paying for itself. Now this sucks because they have a burst laser Mark III and a missile launcher. So we're gonna get the artillery beam going in case we need it. We're gonna try to dodge the missile as soon as we can. Might as well put the power into the engines right now. If we are lucky, we can land shots in on their weapons before they fire their burst laser. We did not, we missed in fact. Oh, and that means the dodge chance is gonna go down because there's a breach. We only have 20% chance to dodge now. Missile did land. We dodged only one laser, which kind of sucks. Come on. Oof. Our weapons are fine. Get that 35% dodge chance. It did land, it did breach. Why am I not using the backup battery? This is why I have it. I'm an idiot. See, I still need to fire the heavy lasers later because, for a similar reason as before, the heavy laser is in the front of my ship. It doesn't take very long to travel, so I need to adjust my my timing of when I'm shooting my weapons. It's kind of annoying, but you know, every other ship I can usually do this okay. This ship is just, it's too long. It's the problem. Oh my god, we are missing so many fucking shots. Get stuff repaired, you idiots. That missile launcher is eating me up. At least it's Alito. I think it is only doing 1 damage, but still. There we go. Finally managed to land in another shot. And of course they bring it back online a split second later. Because that's too good to be true. Actually taking it offline permanently. There we go. That's gonna take it offline for long enough, I think, that we'll be able to actually kill these guys. Everyone get healed up. Send in the flak. Burst laser, heavy laser. There we go. We took a lot of damage there, but it's okay. I am going to... We have the backup battery. We haven't used it yet. I'm gonna get the engines upgraded once. I can always divert power into it from something else. Okay. We have to kill these guys as quickly as possible. They're gonna try to escape. We need to not let that happen. Might as well get the dodge chance up. The bombs are kind of important to dodge if we can. I'm probably actually not even going to worry about the weapons. I'm probably just going to go heavy on shield so that we can fire very quickly. So... Yeah, we started a fire. We've opened up the room. The artillery beam's going to go offline. The engines are going to take some damage. They're actually on fire. We're probably gonna get hit by the laser, but again, it doesn't really matter. This is all just about dealing with these jerks. And we can do that very easily now. Their weapons, we can just auto-fire basically. So let's get that on auto-fire. Maybe we can land in a shot before the lasers go off. Nope. We only got hit once though. Ignore them and attack because this was the fake convoy. It's gonna wait. Yeah, their weapons are now completely offline. They're trying to escape, but their ship is not quite dead yet. We'll be dead here. There it goes. All right, everyone get stuff repaired. We got 25 scrap out of it. We have to backtrack, so let's jump now. We'll be in a nebula, but that's fine. We know where everything is. We know there's a breach here. We know stuff has to be repaired. You might as well help with the repairing, man. Oh, it was already repaired. NG, you finished with the engines yet? Mantis needs some help. Mantis is slow. Okay. Probably save scrap to get some hull repair. Jump. The quest beacon's close enough to the exit that we can go to more beacons, so let's get some... Let's just get some reactor upgrade. With the backup battery now we can keep everything powered, including oxygen. If there's another store, I'm probably not going to go to it just because I worry about not having time to go to it. Weapons are the weapons man was mind controlled. That sucks, but he's not going to be able to destroy the system. If he gets close, I'll send the human in there to stop him, and we'll be fine. Get that dodge chance up. Their weapons don't bother me. The only way they can do damage to me is if the ion lands, and then they fire both lasers at the exact same moment. Or within like 2 seconds of each other. We should be fine. Humans, stop that. Flak, go in. Burst laser on shields. Heavy laser on shields. We started a breach. So we can basically just auto-fire on these guys now. Do it like this, I suppose. NG is the engines personnel, so get off of that human. And they're dead. Everyone go to the medbay if you need it. We get 29 scrap, that's okay. Everyone go back to rooms. And with 59 scrap and no store in sight, we can go down to one more beacon.